Hi all, welcome to our Balkan Shipyards, the AD Skull, Balkan Shipyards guys. So the lanyard comes through here through the handle and comes out at the top, and then over here you have to have a cleat. So you can adjust the height of the skull in the water, you know what I'm saying? Here's the small AD Skull. So imagine that the boat is coming in, at the pivot thing over there, that's the boat, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, something like that. And then you got that lanyard going down to deck, yes, and preventing this from digging deep, because you're sculling this way, it wants to go down, but then that can't go up because of the lanyard. 80 sculls. Gingy's a PitBull. Here we got two ladders painted. This is already the top coat acrylic, polyurethane acrylic, on top of the epoxy primer, on top of fiberglass epoxy. Yeah, pipes 25mm by this wall 1.5. There's Mako Black, he's going sailing next week. There's my sail for the Avaya 30. That's Gingy's a PitBull. He has markers of Mako Black. 6x8. Do you believe 6x8? These acres, if I'm not mistaken, are something in the region of 2.4 meters, if I'm not mistaken. Let's say 2.5 meters and say it good, you know? It's an 8x6 I-beam. 3 pieces of wood glued together. This thing holds that thing together in fucking strong winds. Holy shit, man. I've been in blowing 30 for sure. Gusting. Okay, 27. 8. I've been in gusts when just motherfucker, man, the boat's locking. Very strong boat, very good rig, I'm very happy. Here's the new one. Been laminated up. This is an old spar from Crystal Clear. Her blue Latin rigs, spar thing, whatever they call. So I don't know, I glued on a shitload, thickened epoxy, the whole jazz. This has to get cut like that now. This is shaped into a foil, you know how 80 sculls work. It's a foil, man. It goes relatively thin to a little bit more and then comes back down. And this is usually a third to the maximum of that. That's about right, 1 to 2. Or coming out at 2 to 1. Yeah. I did it like that. I hope it holds. I believe it'll be okay. This goes up on a mast now. This connects mast and yard. This is Balkan Shipyards, the ugliest welding of my life, because I was using a welder from a friend. I ended up buying a welder. The welds over here are ugly stuff. Then I get told later that the welder got burnt out something inside those electronic ones and it got fixed by a dude. I didn't know about this welder, that it has such a sad story in life, and it was hard to work with that piece of junk. So I bought one, and then ever since welds are coming out as sweet as can be. Yeah. So out there's anchor box. There's boy called the Bentley, man. Oh yeah. He's a PitBull too, by the way, with the black cats. On the roof, I call myself the black cats because many times there's PitBulls that are shit. They can't walk on top, so they're not worth fuck. So I'm a black cat and a PitBull. So that's that. That's the mast step down over there. It's got nothing to do with that. Yes, they're just the same color. But this one's a bunch of textilite and a bunch of plywoods all glued up together. I don't know how big it is. So this one's got a big hole, and then the next one, I don't remember how it is, okay? But it has to do this. That's the engine mount, the outboard. That's the anchor box. And here I go. A Danforth, a Fortress. I got the Guardian, aluminium one. And the North Hill R6, which I got from Baby Mana. He's a fisherman. He goes here, and the Delta goes, you know which one, what's the name? He goes up there, the Danforth. Paints acrylic, this is the station now complete, so you paint, you blow, you clean, you paint, you blow, you clean. I've got a friend working over here all the time. Here's Gingy, he's the PitBull, man. Yo, Gingy, man. It's like he's a dog. Gingy, he knows he's a dog because he's been a PitBull since he's been small. He was lying in a bunch of scrap metal that is just behind Boyko. There's that green stuff over there, there's shitload of metal. He was tweeting 2 days. And then I lured him out with some milk or something, I don't remember what. And then we became best friends, and ever since I have to lure him every time. Whenever he smells too much, I have to lure him with more food. So, but I will say that he does well by himself. He kills grasshoppers and he eats them. I've seen him do it. So anyway, you don't have to feed him much either. Guys, that's Balkan Shipyards. This is Upper Cut. Chliavna. That's the town where I live, man. I've been here for 20 years. I don't know how much. And now it's gone to go sailing. Balkan Shipyards. Force is strong.